y'all know what this is. Redzone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
go closer, you like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone with that villain's aroma pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now. Pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Like the motor hit the roller.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from downtown Indy. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They're on the 25-yard line. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 29. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Ward. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's into the hands of Tyjae Spears. And they're trying to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
They done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early enough.
And he'll get into the end zone. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. On now, Cade York for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Yeah. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Their own 22-yard line. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Trap 60, trap 6, 18, Pioneer.
On second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
At the 47-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Hank Bigsby. And he'll get him out front.
He's across the field on the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 1. Brings up second and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. Here's a handoff to Steele. Field man is only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Brought down at the 40-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A carry here for Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 18, Viking, 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Quick throw to Marquillo, and that's caught by Eilmatter. And he'll take this one in. Eric Eilmatter. Touchdown Titans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run with the rookie from Auburn. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Pioneer, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now it is first and goal.
Liking 18.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
We are in it to win it.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Colts. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and it's good. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Shot 50. Ready.
On first down, Ward. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. He's got it. That changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 50 yards.
Tennessee.
They'll run with Spears. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Get it. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
So here's where you really see the value of 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is Ward. That one's complete. It's Kate Bixby. That's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down mark.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Okay, break. 19 starts by the LAC. 2. Dragon 6, 70 Red Warriors 70.
Now it's Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone, that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That one complete to Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And 5.
Here we go. 19 Charger, 19 Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. He should have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9
at the 34-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Sandy Lions.
And that should be enough. To pick up the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. And good for a Colts first down.
Cowboy, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The 23-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Warrior 70, 18, Pioneer.
Here's Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18-2. Lightning, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 70 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson. Flush to his right. And he let him a bit too much. Pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Left side, that is caught by Morris. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are they going to do on 4th down? The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't have the time in the diary. No help for the weak, but the gone. Plenty of boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got me through it. That they said wouldn't work. Bring out the get a load of a the place with them car. I see the bumps that we wishing we had in the ditch and the plan and see them at hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Sure everything come from a circle. We're from nothing to something that all of us jumping in.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Richardson going to look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Richardson to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. That one is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10.
Colts 10.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the 50-yard line.
65 catch, 65 catch. Come on, ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Colts
A pickup there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
7-yard line.
Get it. 19 tight, 19, Panther 60, 19, Tiger.
On the give, this is Taylor. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Cup 19. Go. Mustang 19. Cowboy.
Now Richardson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing is Richardson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. Inside Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Titans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Throw here down the field.
side. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Going for it all. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. York now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans move out in plus on 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 43-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Strike. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's one. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Hold it ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
Throwing, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down for number 85.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. 22-yard line.
Ready, check.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Out of the gun, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to pull it out. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit. That right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
46-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboys.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
Winstead. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
From the
46-yard
46.
line.
Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 40. Nice run. It's also a first down.
7-yard gain.
Just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hey, Mosey,
2nd and 10.
Mosey. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, it's Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's good for a
They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Colts first down.
18-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
60 Eagles. 6. Check. 18 Rattler. Ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. They've done a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Titans' 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Hold it ready. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Watch the bullet.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Lions. Go.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example
18
why.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And he This one, number 7 on the year. Bridgerton and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
The Colts will line up
On the bootleg. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
21.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bigsby now going to start it off here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. From the gun, here's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
It's a gain of
Every
16.
pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Play action. Ward. Open right side is a Conquo. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's Ward. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the 2 3rd down?
And nice work after the catch is stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Moving to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is touchdown, Tennessee. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted score in the remaining time.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Hurt. Big Lion. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
22-yard line.
A give, running right, it's Taylor. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time, they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Okay, ready? Ready? 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. Will be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is hot. What a down to keep the play alive. Here, touchdown, Colts. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Every man, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
On 1st down, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted.
for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Get it!
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky.
Ready up! 60 Eagles! Ready! Viking 18! Ready, ready!
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-foes. Turning money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, on the hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to end, now I got seven.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm going to sit here, Mike, and throw the game away for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, beating his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now it's Ward. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bixby. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
21 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Again, it's Ward. Left side, taken in by Eilman. Here's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down.
65.
Throwing. Ward. On the run to the right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance to took it there. They're trailing late. Got to let it fly. To wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should